Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Complain, complain, complain. Complain, complain, complain. That's the discussion for today. Stay tuned. New nurse complains. You got a job? What you complaining about? New nurses? When you want to do something, when you really want to do something, obstacles come in your way. I've been trying to do this video and then it's like dealing with service people. Wow. That's a whole nother video and I don't even want to get into it. But let's get this party started. Complain, complain, complain. Hey, sweetie. Anyway, my friend back home called me about her daughter just got her LPN. And I was so happy. I was going like that. Yay! But she got on the phone and she gave me an earful. Blah, 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 blah. Complain, complain. She just got her NCLEX. She just passed her NCLEX like maybe, a month ago. And she was stressed out about that. I calmed her down. I gave her what I know so she could pass. And she did pass, went out and celebrate, whatever. Now she want to find a job. And I finally tell her, go to the nursing home. You're an LPN, go to the nursing home. And I told her all the nursing home, just go in, don't fill out application online. If they just walk in. Then you'll have an idea if you want to work there. So she got this job. Mark you never really get the job that's close to home. And furthermore, I don't want a job close to home because I'm always late because I figure I live around the corner, so I'm going to get there. And I end up being late. I like to drive that calm my nerves down, listening to music until I get to work. So I don't really care for working around the corner from work. I find that, and I'm going off the topic, I find that the people who live around the corner, they end up going around the corner night shift and don't come back till in the morning. But you didn't hear it from me. That's a whole new level that I don't even want to get into it right now. Anyway, you know me. You know me. So she was going on, she was saying she got this job and she had to drive like an hour. Okay, I said, you got a job. In my mind, I'm saying. So I just was listening because, people say, like my kids, you never listen to me. You never listen to me. And then she went on, she said, I don't even know. I drove this far. I moved from Alabama and came back to Pennsylvania and I got this job and I had to drive an hour in the snow, whatever. And then and it's a night shift and I can't stay up. And then she went on to say, oh, this job, people calling me, hospice called me, but I don't even know if that's legal or whatever. And this assistant living, I'm supposed to go there, but I don't know. And then this job that I'm working night shift. And I told this CNA that he need to get up and change the lady. The patient was wet and he was just busy on his phone and I don't understand, because I'm the type of person. I'm the type of person that need order, structure, and I'm going out of my comfort zone because I don't feel I need to tell the staff anything, because he's been working there for 34 years. Why can't he get it together? Dog. And she just kept going on, and then she went in on the CNN. Look at them, this, that. I don't feel I should tell them. They are grown. They're my age. Some of them my age. Why should I tell them that they need to do? If the car light is on, they need to get up and get it. Hold your brakes. Hold on, Susie, Ashley, Tamika, John, Juanita, Africa, Sophie, hold your brakes. You got a job, honey. You just got the job. Why you want to mess up that bag? Hold up. Take a deep breath. You just started the job. Not even a week in the job. And you a new nurse. And you complaining like that, sister? Brother? What's wrong with you? Are you foolish? I don't mean to get upset. I don't mean to call you out your name foolish. But listen to what you're saying. Listen to what I'm saying. You just got the job. You just got your license. Cool it. No complaint. On the opposite end, you working with a nurse for many years. And this is her new job. Not even a week in the job, she complaining about she wants structure. She wants organization. I don't have to say, where did you work before? Oh, I didn't do all this. This is new for me. 3 days of orientation. This is new for me. Okay, so when is it going to be not new? Because at least you a new nurse. You're not a new nurse. You can really get in. Oh, no. I used to be supervisor. I used to be in management. Well, why aren't you in management, girlfriend? Because obviously you can't get it together. And why did you continue? Why you didn't tell them 3 days is not enough for you? I don't mean to get upset. I really don't. But the complaining, especially from a new nurse. And I'll tell you why you should hold your brakes. It's not even a week. 1 week. But you already attacking, and yes, I said it, the CNA. You don't want to be on the end of the CNA. You want to come together with the CNA. Believe it or not. And I'll tell you the story, and I'm tired of telling the story. Because they can be your worst enemy. She went on to say, oh, I forgot to tell you. I just got me a BMW. I got my first car. I mean, you got a job. You went out and you got a car. Girl, you on the road, right? And I was thinking, oh my goodness. So all these things, you're complaining. You're so blessed. You went to school for LPN. You didn't get to be a CNA because, I think her mom is a nurse. Or I think it's the dad that's a nurse. So you're blessed and you're so complaining, and then you're in one way looking down on somebody else. Not good. Yeah, they can be your worst. So, and it was a lesson I had to learn, because I tell you, I've never been a CNA. I've been an LPN, yes. But it was a lesson, and it was a CNA that kind of grabbed me. Now, I don't mean physically grab me, but showed me the lesson that I needed to learn. So you get up, get the light. There's a way in which you have to talk to them. Don't run it with the iron fist. It ain't gonna work. They not gonna budge. Let me tell you what the CNA look at you as a new nurse. And you young girlfriend, you in danger. I'm only kidding. First of all, the CNA look at her. She young, jealousy set in because, like you said, the guy doesn't look old. He might be young, and this is the only job that he feel. And they pay good up north. They pay good. Maybe he started off 15, but because they're unionized there, he's getting good pay. He's getting good pay. And I am using this example because this young lady, I have I've been a nurse for a while, so I've met tons of new nurses, and that's their issue. They come in complaining, they come in attacking what's wrong with the facility. They're not, the mindset should be, I'm here to learn. I'm here to get my skills on. We know that you're not going to stay at your first job. We already know in the nursing home. Oh, they hire somebody? How long is she going to stay? We know that you're not going to stay there long. So you might as well get a little cash, pay a little bill, and in the process, learn skills so that you can go to the nursing home. Don't come in being a complainer. Don't come in, new nurses, complaining. Don't come in with the complaints. It's a new job. Sit tight. You've been worried all along at nursing school. Now is the time to learn. It's not the same as clinical. It's never going to be the same that's in the textbook. It's all about working in the real world. And in the real world, personalities and everything. But let me tell you, you're not the only one. Dealing with the CNAs, they feel very disrespect. Nurses wants respect. Can you imagine the CNAs, how they feel? A lot of them have a lot of kids, and they're not making enough money. And then they look at you, new nurse, you're just 19, or you're not even 19 yet. And some of them may be old enough to be your father. And you see him and he doesn't budge for you because regardless, he feels that you should respect him. He probably feel like us nursing wanting respect. And you're telling him what to do. And then he goes out there and he doesn't have a car. He has to catch a bus, and it's cold and it's snowing. He can't afford a lot of things. The money may be good, unionized, but the cost of living. So I'm not saying you should think about it. That's their life. You might say, oh, he should have gone to school then. He should have gone to nursing school. Not everyone wants to be a nurse. That's what you need to, just because they're CNA doesn't mean that they want to be a nurse or the situation they're in is always going to be in that level, that they will always be a CNA. No way. CNA become LPN, CNA become RN, and they end up to be your supervisor. So never forget where that a person that's below you now will come up, rise above you. So you never should forget that. I want you to think your new car and you talking about it on the job. And these people been working for 34 years and they struggling because they have a lot of mouth to feed. And they see you. You just got it going on. You got everything just lined up for you. There is some form of jealousy. So you got to learn to approach them. I'm not saying trying to befriend the CNAs. Because some people do that too. Oh, girlfriend, what is your Facebook link? Or what? Are you on Facebook? I'm on there too. What's your name? Sealy Pool? Oh, okay, I got you. Click. They know everything about you. You know everything about them. So when y'all get fighting and everything, you became friends with them and then you can't control them. I'm not saying you should control them. It's okay to be friends. So I hope I'm saying this right. I told you I had a business, right? And first time I had to learn some hard lessons. I hire all my nurses friends. And they will call out. They do things that we RN do. The next facility or the next agency paying $10 more, I am personally going to jump with that one back in the days that's paying more. So that wasn't the norm. I felt like if they're my friends, they should be obligated to me. They should trust me. But it became a thing where they didn't care. So what? We friends. I don't feel like working with you today. I'm going to call out. No, at the last minute, I'm going to call out 1 minute before the job getting ready to start. So it was stressful. And I learned a lesson. Never hire your friend. Or if you do, they won't be your friend anymore. Because jealousy sits in. When you start making money or anything, jealousy sits in. And it will cause the friendship. You want to know who I made a lot of money with? Do you want to know why I give them their props? Do you want to know? The CNA. The CNA will show up at work. They don't mind working doubles. And I pay them better. I pay them more. Make you shine. They will feel good. And that's the key. You can't just go and say, oh, you on the phone. I'll say, John, Mrs. James was a little wet. I started to change her, but I can't do it myself. Can you help me? And if you need help, call me. But when he sees you on the phone, I'm not talking about a male CNA or a female CNA. I'm using a guy as an example. And he sees you on your phone, you on Facebook, whatever, at night. Night shift must be slow in that nursing home because it ain't slow in mine. And you see him on his Facebook. What can he say? He saw you doing it. Lead by example. Go in the bathroom, answer your phone or whatever. But you can't reprimand him if you're doing the same thing. I told you I get a lot of trouble with the phone. And they didn't want to hear no more that I'm looking up on Google what the medicine is. So, new nurse, stop complaining. I cannot safely, if I find somebody sleeping, I might tap them, wake up. The lights, did you see the lights? Just edge them on, because what's going to happen? They'll leave you dry. Leave you dry. You think the work is done. You think the work that you asked them to do. And then when the administrator, DON come at you, they're not coming at the CNA. They're coming at you, the nurse, you, the LPN in charge. So you got to be careful. You got to tread lightly with the CNA. I'm not saying you should, what I'm trying to say, don't be gung-ho in them. Because, and I had experience. I was working it was on the 8th floor. It's nursing home that was 8th floor. It's hard in the ghetto. Nurses that are mean, when I'm saying mean with the CNAs, because some of them, the CNAs, you can never find them. Some comes in, where did they get these CNAs from? They look drunk. But you can't say nothing. I just want my work to be done. That's how I felt. So a couple nurses, I'm going on, do it, let's do it, because I don't want no confusion. I know enough nurses that get their new car keyed up. I know their tires was slashed, and I don't want a part of my Acura to get messed up. So I'm just going to be, let's go do this to work. I don't know where he is. Let the supervisor deal with that, because I'm not going to fight nobody or unless somebody try to jump me. And you may say I handle it that way. It's called peace. You there to get your bag. You there to learn some skills so you can move on. You might go in the suburb, whatever. It's still going to be the same CNAs there that you can't control. I don't know what it is. I really don't. So, but that's not the point. The point I'm trying to make, nurses, new nurses, the complaint won't change anything. You may go to the, I'll tell you the scenario. You may go to the DO and I just can't control the CNAs. And you complain. And then she looking at you, not even off probation. Don't complain. Don't even talk to the nurse about that. Don't even go on Facebook and put that. My new jobs and I just can't, that nursing home stink. So I bought a spray and I spray it. Don't do that. The reason why you got the job, you walked in, you should have smelled that smell and said, oh no, this ain't for me. Because I walk into I say, oh, the lobby looks so nice. The lobby looked plush. But just walk around the corner just a little bit and it just whiff just hit you. And I say, I got to go. This interview has to be over with. And they dragging it. They want to take you there. Oh, let me show you the kitchen. And let me show you the hallway. And I'm like, please, miss. I kind of know that I might not be working here. But if you tell me the salary, I may change my mind. Because, being a PRN is not really all about money. And I have to say this, and I listen to a lot of YouTubers, and it's basically we're saying the same thing. But we still have to pay our bills. So you have to know that you want to go in a facility that needs you so that you can keep your bag coming. If you go into a facility that's cute, plush, oh, richy rich. First of all, if you work in those kind of facility, oh Lord, you're gonna be pampering, pluffing the pillows, doing a lot of stuff that is necessary, but it's time consuming because you may not be able to finish your work. But you have to go in a facility that needs you when you're PRN. And it's not going to be a pleasant surprise. It's going to be in the worst, probably in the worst neighborhood. I'm speaking the truth. They need nurse to come in. Nurse don't want to work there because it's too much work. They giving away gift card. They giving away double time. They saying, I'll give you $100 gift card if you could come in at 11 o'clock and stay till 7. And we'll pay you all your 12-hour shift. If you're PRN or if you're about paying those student loan off, then you need to be, if you want to go PRN, then you need to be in this facility. I don't recommend PRN for new nurses. Give yourself at least 6 months. You just got out of school, learn the skill, because this nursing home may not be the same at the other one. Everywhere you go, you're going to learn some skills. That's what I want you to know. I'm not trying to be hard on you. But new nurse complaining, don't complain, honey. You have a job. There's a lot of new grads that's looking for jobs. There's a lot of new grad RN would love to start a job. But I don't want to work in the nursing home. I don't want to work in the nursing home. It's money. It's a check. $25 is a check. $20 for LPN, $18 is a check. You do a little double time, 18 plus 18. Double time. 18 times 2, 36. Girl, you in the door, RN plus salary, starting salary, or maybe even less. And RN making double time at the nursing home, that's $50 an hour. So don't overlook this. Because you might just be saying, oh, the money's coming, the money, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and you do that. And before you know it, you get caught up in something. Learn the skill from the new facility before you stay strong on your feet. And it's going to take a year. A year. So this is my recommendation. Learn the people. When you first go into a job, just be quiet. Listen. Because when you listen, you're going to hear, oh, so I get it. On Friday, they always short. Friday is going to be one nurse. So me being a PRN, oh, I can't work Friday. Because I already listened. I can't work no Fridays. Or what you do is do not schedule for Friday, because you know Friday's a desperate day and they're going to call you, going to get that gift card, or you're going to get bonus if you want to do it that way. But when you're a new nurse, that's the old nurse thinking. But when you're a new nurse, just go to orientation. You have 3 months. And if after 3 months you just didn't, because your orientation is going to be longer, you just got out of school. Learn the people. Listen. In the break room, they'll talk and you just listen. They're going to say about, don't go with this nurse, whatever, and ignore that. Because I like the nurse that they said don't go with. I find that is a distraction because those nurses end up to be my friends. Sorry to tell you this, but yes, you are going to be out of your comfort zone. And it's not even like clinical. And it won't be like school book time. It's not, you can't even look in the book to find out some things. You're going to have to be comfortable in your skin and do what is best that facilities say. If you're by the book, you buy the book all the way and keep it going. Do not change. Do not adapt to anyone bad habits. If you're looking for another job, why you take that job? This is where the administrators, this is where the DON and nursing on a whole, we're talking about. New nurse comes in knowing they don't want this job. They just want some money. And so they only may stay until 4 months, 3 months off probation. And then in the 4th month, they got another job and they leave. See, they didn't want this. If you already telling the nurses that I got 3 job offers and I'm going on an interview tomorrow, you don't want this job that you complaining about, new nurse. Move it, keep it rolling, move whatever you want to do. Give another nurse a chance to have this job who might be the last hope. And they may stay there and use this as a side job, like get some hustle when they got their skills together and get another job. Don't do that. If you don't want the job, you know you have 3 offers, why you took the job. That's all I have to say. So, new nurse complaining about their nursing jobs. New nurse, you complain too much. Don't complain. I would suggest that if you feel like complain at your own house. But around those staff, because you don't really know them, you don't know who to trust. They already looking at you because I look at them like, how long is she going to stay? She complaining already? I don't think she gonna stay, Patrice. I don't think she gonna stay. This ain't for her cup of tea. So don't stay nurse on the run. You running away from something. But you got the job. Keep it. Learn it. If you didn't want the nursing home job, if your goal is to get in the hospital and you still try for a whole 6 months. Now, maybe you've been on the job 6 months. I'm not saying you've been on the job a year. Maybe you're on the job 6 months and you've been trying to get in the hospital and you're still stuck in the nursing home. Just relax. Learn all the skills so when you get in the hospital, you're going to appreciate this experience, believe me. And you're going to appreciate the time because there won't be any more time when you hit that med surge floor. But excuse me, I forgot. You might be able to get into mother baby. You might be able to get into ICU, CCU, ER, your choice. But for the majority of us, our stepping stone has been the nursing home, med surge, burned out city, and then we relax in psych. But a lot of nurses in the ER, ICU, and CCU are coming into psych now. They say it's easy. I don't know how easy that is. It's mentally draining. So I wanted to come out here and say, cool it. You don't want the CNA or the other nurse to look at you in any way. You're orienting with a nurse, just take in the skill. Don't listen to anything else, the gossip, whatever they say in the break room. Don't let that distract you. And far as the older nurse, if it's difficult for you to grasp it, if you've been in management, I understand that you can't get it right because you're used to being over others. So maybe you need longer orientation. So I just wanted to come out and just touch base because I had to make that video. Have a wonderful day or night in your state or your country. And I want to say thank you. Thank you, all my subscribers. You have really been supporting me. And I wanted to tell you because I'm working on a nurse. I'm working on a nurse coloring book. I think you will love. When you feel stress, when you feel frustrated, and I can attest there's times at work where I'm so frustrated, overwhelmed, anxious, then it's going to be a book that you can just put in your bag. Night shift, if you have a downtime, just do some coloring. What they have found, that coloring book, it's not just for kids. No. Adults are getting into the habit now. Once you start coloring, and I tried it. Once you start coloring, you feel a little relaxed because something about just coloring, it's like you're breathing, you decrease your stress level, and you're not as anxious. So when it comes out, I'll let you know. Thank you.